Alvarez Valdes. Can you tell me the name of your paper?
Yeah, the name is Efficient Implementation of Seal-Bit Auctions, and it's just a study of the time complexity and communication complexity.
Okay. Can you tell me what it's about?
Yeah, so there's a auction mechanism where you submit bids in a seal format. Now, when you reveal the losing bids, the seller has an advantage on subsequent auctions. So the idea is to use cryptography in order to preserve privacy. So you don't reveal the losing bids. You only reveal the winner, and that's it.
Okay, you said the winner has an advantage by knowing the losing
No,
bids?
In a seal bid auction, you can only bid when you submit your bid. You only have one time to do it, so you cannot form a strategy. So everyone submits their bid at the same time, and then a winner is selected. So since you only have one time to submit your bid, you typically give a true valuation of what you think the item is actually worth.
Yeah.
So sellers can use that information in subsequent auctions to raise the price, or essentially sellers have an advantage because now they know your true valuation of items. So with seal bid with privacy preserving protocols, then no one has an advantage really. It's more about what is the price sellers are really willing to buy a certain item. So supply and demand,
Okay. So your solution is you will only see the winning bid.
Correct. The solution is you only determine the winner. So you use cryptography. You compute a function which is to find out the winner on encrypted bids, and only the winner is revealed.
Okay. And in what kind of businesses will this be used, or can this be used?
Yeah, so typically you have things like radio spectrum, so you're trying to sell radio frequency. You have government-owned land, you have government contracts where you don't want certain companies forming strategies, or if they have more money, you don't want them winning. You basically want to have an auction and have the buyer's bid and just have a winner, without revealing who has more money, who can afford more, who can do more.
High stake bids in all cases.
Exactly.
Okay. And will this be implemented as well?
So the paper is implementing it because there's a lot of research, but not a lot of effort implementing this paper. So our effort was implementing the papers. We basically implemented different strategies, so using multi-party computation, using public crypto systems, undeniable signatures to see which one is better suited. So it depends on how long you want verification time to take, how much security you want to add, communication rounds, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's something that can certainly be implemented and used.
And how will you take this into the future? Is there any next steps for you?
I mean, for us, we really would want to implement something that is more feasible, and in terms of time. Right now, things can take like seconds, like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. That's a lot of time. Another thing we would probably want to do is that we didn't test on this paper was so we tested initializing the protocol and verifying the winner, but another key aspect is during the bid submission. There's also a lot of computation there.
Yeah.
So that's one thing we would probably like to study as well before we implement another protocol.
Of course. Any other problems you might need to tackle before you can implement it even further?
So one thing we also could have done is parallelize. So program certain things in parallel. That would definitely help out a lot. So, but with parallel programming, it would improve the speed definitely. But there's a complexity in parallel programming. Then in this case, we didn't implement that in this particular paper.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You've been here at the conference. Can you tell me something about the highlights so far?
I mean, it's been great. So my paper is in privacy preserving, but I wanted to learn more about artificial intelligence, like machine learning. So I've actually been going through to see those speakers, and it's very interesting. So far, it's been very interesting. Certainly have been learning experience for me. So.
Okay. Can you give me something of what you learned, or?
So, for example, I just walked out of one where text mining and how we can use that to improve researching, actually.
Okay.
So.
Okay, can you use that for your research as well?
I think it would be helpful, especially because a lot of times when you're searching, the same keywords are used differently in different papers.
Yeah.
So definitely something that would be useful for research.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.